So here's the thing. All of the weaponry that is spiritual can be used for good or evil. And the problem with gemstones and minerals is that people can curse them and like send negative energy onto them. And that's why they need to be cleansed by the moon and charged by the sun. You can use music for that too, but it's not quite as effective. You need the sun and the moon. And the problem is that over the winter time in winter places, there's not a lot of sunlight, dude. I mean, maybe in some winter places, but where I live, there's a lot of clouds in the wintertime, dude. And my crystals and minerals and stuff and gems, like, they get really dull, dude, and they lack a lot of energy. But then in the springtime, it all comes back out. You know, the energy is renewed because the sun is shining once again, and like stuff is starting to grow, and the sun's getting warmer, and it's heating things up so they can come alive instead of hibernating. And the energy gets so good, and it's like I don't think people around me like me very much because I reveal the truth about things. But, I tried to do my best. I had to learn too. I dealt with a lot of darkness, a lot of hatred, and like, I'm a schizophrenic, dude. Like, I was affected by demons for a really long ass time. And it's like, you know what I mean? And it's like, because I had to be tempted by the dark side. And the thing is, evil tries to break you, and then good allows them to break you. And like when you're broken by the pain, you can either choose good or evil. And that's the thing, because spiritual people deal with way more pain than other people do, at least on the interior. And like Jesus Christ did on the exterior as well. So it's like, and like literally God suffers eternally in order to keep reality in existence, because reality hurts him, dude, because it's so freaking bad, because he gave you guys free will and you want to use it for evil. And it's like, I'm not talking to the low level people, like the poor people, dude, like the meek and humble ones, because they are meek and humble because they suffer a lot and they're oppressed. And it's like, dude, Jesus is here to save the oppressed, okay? And he has all the power in the world, and so does the Father, and so does the Mother. So, like, God is working, and the book of Revelation is taking place, and a lot of people know what's going on, and, like, you never hear about it on television or anything, or the radio or whatever, because literally, like, you can't talk about it, you know what I mean? And it's like, people know that people are awakening, and like on YouTube you can hear that people are awakening because they post videos of their own experience and whatnot, and the spirit realm's coming alive and all that. And like, yeah, 5D may be real, but at the same time, like, a lot of people are going to the extremes, dude. You can't be extreme unconditional love, and it can't be extreme darkness, which is pain. And it's like, because pain causes darkness, and it's also hatred. Like, the key of Solomon, okay, is a tool used to understand the realities of life, of the interior world. So if you want to understand concepts, figure out how to use the key of Solomon. Like, you're smart enough to figure that on your own if you ask for wisdom, dude. And like, I figured out how to use it, and like, I understand life so much better now, and I understand that God has a dark side because there's a dark side to man, and God literally is man, dude, because man is supposed to become one with God. So how could God not be man? But like I said before, the Word was with God and the Word was God, because like, there's always multiple of the one being. And it's like, everyone's supposed to ascend to that level and will in the 1,000 years reign of Christ. And it's like, but it takes lifetimes, dude. Like, Jesus Christ has probably been here like a lot, you know what I mean? Yeah, because anyone who wishes to become one with him can walk with him inside them. So he's here in that way. And he's also here because I believe that he reincarnated, dude, because that's how you get into the earth. Like, and whether it's me or not, there's a lot of other Jesuses in the world, because we can all become one with God, dude. So it's like, and I just believe that I did that. I believe that, who I was wanted to be one with God really bad intuitively. So I asked for it a lot in prayer, begging God to give it to me, and it eventually came, dude. So like, yeah, okay, I'm enlightened. You shouldn't say you're enlightened. BS, dude. People got to know what you're talking about. And like, the thing is, like, people think the dark side of man is evil, okay? And it's not. Evil is evil, because there's good, there's the dark side of there's the dark side of God, and then there's literally evil. And evil is the absence of all life. And like the dark side of God still has life too, you know what I mean? So it's like, and because we have the knowledge of good and evil, you know what I mean? We know the difference between right and wrong when we have a conscience, because it tells us when we're doing something wrong. And you get anxiety when you start to go off that path because you know you're doing wrong shit and you're not on the path, dude. And it's like, I had a lot of anxiety for a long time, so, but I'm on the path now, and I believe I'm doing the right thing. I don't always do the right thing, but I try my best, you know what I mean? Because human beings can't always be at their best, like, that's just the way it is.